Our previous generations with the power, the speed and the touch, also the Puma 1, they were slightly different to the concept here. And that's what we wanted to do, something radically different to really stamp our authority back on the footwear market. The concept really came from being able to customize your fit. So we could work with any foot shape, and they could really customize the lacing system to give them the best lockdown possible. When we designed this boot, it wasn't really about designing a boot for a certain position. So for the first time, we started thinking about the mindset of the player. And this boot is really about for the player that really wants to invent the game. They're the guys that really play with their intuition, that are the creative force behind the team, and they play with no limits. And it's really for the guy that really wants to stamp their authority on the game. Some of our competition have gone laceless. What we thought that at Puma was that lacing is the ultimate lockdown system for a boot. So instead of going laceless, we wanted to celebrate a lacing system, celebrate laces, and really find a solution to customizable fit so that everyone can have the perfect fit. So a person with a narrow foot could get the same fit benefits as a person with a wider foot. We had to adapt NetFit slightly for football because we had to make it more durable than a lifestyle shoe. So it's a slightly thicker NetFit than what we get on the lifestyle shoe to make sure that it passes all the abrasion tests and there's going to be no problems with the durability of the NetFit itself. We also had to fuse it to the bottom layer at the front of the boot so that we get a really nice touch and it's fused into one layer. So the Evo Knit was introduced in the touch, and then we used it for the one. But we've adapted it slightly here in the future from the feedback that we're getting from players. The reason why it's this shape is that it gives the best fit, so the best stability around the ankle without being restrictive around the ankle bone itself. So yes, we've adapted it, but it's really for the needs of the player. The upper is constructed first of a form-fitting textile underneath the NetFit. This is quite unique, so when you put the shoe on for the first time, it really gives you that snug feeling and then it forms to your foot. Then we have the NetFit over the top, and then all of that is fused in certain areas so it creates one unique layer to give a good touch around the front of the boot. And then we have towards the back, we have the Evo Knit on the collar, and this is designed in a way in which it gives you a lot of stability around your ankle, but then it's not restricted around your ankle bone. So that's why it's the shape in which it is. The reason why we're using P-backs is obviously because it's lightweight, it's responsive. And what we've done this time is gone to more rounded studs, so conical studs on the forefoot to give you the best rotational traction. We also have conical studs and blades on the heel to give you the best stability when you're planting the foot. So we really built this in mind, so agility in mind, but also the best stability. So the stud configuration is how it is because it goes through a lot of testing with biomechanics. So we look at the different strains and pressures that the foot has when we're doing certain movements in the game of football. And then we work a stud configuration that really works with that. We do testing with a lot of our pro athletes, but we also do testing with amateur clubs, with amateur players, and we try and get a feedback from a holistic source rather than just one or two players. To be honest, this is a radical step from what Puma has done, but in the future we have a lot more to offer as well. So stay tuned.